Welcome to a Secrets of Strixhaven Alchemy Premier Draft. And if you guys are new here, my name's Cody Lee. I upload a brand new draft every single day. If that's something that interests you, like, comment, subscribe, do all the things, tell the robots you enjoy that type of content, as is. Grave Studies is our Alchemy card. If you haven't drafted Alchemy on Arena before, basically Alchemy packs just have one Alchemy card in them, so it's very similar. There's just some of these Alchemy cards. Grave Studies, for example, conjure a card named Teacher's Pest onto the battlefield, then each player sacrifices a creature. Seems pretty good, honestly. You're able to sacrifice that new creature or something else. As is, I think we're going to take Environmental Scientists here. We're going to try to stay into Soup. I mean, I'll be real, Soup's the most fun thing to play. Colossus of the Blood Age is good here, but it's more likely we're going to get to play some cool stuff if we go into Soup. And Environmental Scientist in Soup is really, really good. So we're going to start with Environmental Scientists. I'll be real, I have not looked at any of the Alchemy cards, so I don't know what they do. Destroy target creature with mana value 4 or less. You gain 1 life for each creature card in its controller's hand. Interesting. There is an Informed Inkwright, which is really, really good. There's also a Homesickness and a Paradox Garden. I will say Impose Hierarchy seems pretty good. Gaining life, like, that's pretty insane. So maybe we take the Alchemy card. Paradox Gardens would probably be my pick normally, just because having the mana fixing and all that's pretty good. But yeah, let's take the Impose Hierarchy and we'll see what actually happens. Passing the Informed Inkwright's kind of crazy. Like, this is definitely good enough to take. But I would rather not be in the Repartee deck. So let's take the Impose Hierarchy. We're going to see what happens. Additive Evolution. Okay, Algorithmic Ferocity. Here's the Alchemy card. Until end of turn, target creature you control gains Indestructible and gets +1/+0 for each card in your hand with mana value 4 or greater. Then it fights target creature an opponent controls. That seems really good. I will say there's also a Diary of Dreams here. And realistically, if we're not going to be in big multicolored deck, if we are going to be in a multicolored deck, we want Diary of Dreams. Environmental Scientists, Impose Hierarchy, it puts us maybe in green-black, but Diary of Dreams is still good in that deck, so long as you're living. And with what we've got, it looks like we'll be surviving. So I'm going to here for the Diary of Dreams. Additive Evolution is also pretty dang good. And realistically, I'm almost here for the Additive Evolution, but Diary of Dreams is going to be a little bit better for us, I think. I think I value, I'll be straight with you guys, I think I value Diary of Dreams too much. I enjoy the static card advantage cards. Gathering Stone, for example, was one of those. There's another Additive Evolution and a Shared Roots, and I'm going to take the Shared Roots here. There's also a Studious First here, so we're doing something right, at least. There's also a Wander Off, so like green-black is probably open. With the idea that green-black is probably open, it might be better for us to take the Additive Evolution here. Passing 2 of them in a row would be kind of bad, but the Shared Roots gives us the idea to possibly be in Converge. So let's take that. Environmental Scientist already helps us out. Ooh, there's another Wander Off, but there's also a Titan's Grave. I want to take the Titan's Grave. Having mana fixing is pretty important. And it seems like black is pretty open. No, let's take the Wander Off. Wander Off is just too strong. I do really want that mana fixing. Also, you'll notice there's a real big build-up with Clip Card over here. Almost no one else has packs, so I'm trying to go relatively quick. I don't want to be the hang-up here. But with Diary of Dreams, we definitely want to have Instants and Sorceries, Shared Roots, Wander Off, Impose Hierarchy. We do already have 1 mana fixer, or 2 mana fixers in Shared Roots and Environmental Scientists, so we're most likely going to be playing green. Are they actually just trying to get every pack? Sorry, I'm looking at it, I'm like, wait. Chelonian Tackle, 2 mana 2/2 with Reach. Whenever you conjure 1 or more cards, this becomes prepared, deals 3 damage. There's a Chelonian Tackle, which is interesting, and a Heated Argument. Realistically, a Johnny's Response, Heated Argument are probably the 2 picks, and I think I'm going to take the Heated Argument. In most of my, like, 3-color decks, I mean, we're green-black already, so maybe a Johnny's Response so that we have the black-white splash. We'll take a Johnny's Response. There's a Glyph Maid. Archaeomancer's Spade. When this artifact enters, seek 2 cards with flashback and put them into your graveyard. Ooh. Honestly, that seems pretty dang good. There's also the Practice Scrollsmith, so someone's not in red-white. There's an Eager Glyph Mage, which goes with our possibly white splash. There's also an Ennis Debate Moderator. Exile up to one other target creature you control. Let's take the Barag Banemaker. Follow Lumerets might be interesting for us, but we don't have a ton of, like, you know, mana fixing right now. I do think the Practice Scrollsmith might be the better card in general, but this is where we're at right now. Scolding. Ooh, 1 mana 2/1 escape for 2. Escape means you may cast this card from your graveyard. You have to exile 2 other cards from your graveyard. When you cast this spell from your graveyard, all cards you own named Unbreakable Remnant perpetually gain +1/+1. That's crazy. Scolding Administrator. It's something that can grow. Is that something we're going to take? We're not going to take any of the rest of these cards, right? There's a hop to it. and an Imperious Ink Mage. This is where I'm like, maybe we're in blue, black, green. Quillblade Laureate here is the double strike. I mean, realistically, I guess we only have the Environmental Scientists and the Shared Roots. We might be in black-white instead. Shattered Acolyte. I mean, there is just a Forum of Amity here, so I think I'm going to take that. Inkling Mascot. Yeah, we might just be Stone Glider. Biblioplex. And an Ennis. Ennis came all the way around. Yeah. Ooh, Paradigm Shifter. 3 mana for a 2/2. When this creature enters, conjure a card of your choice from the Paradigm spellbook into your hand. I want to play that so bad. There's an Abigail Poet Laureate. Oh my goodness. I want to play this so bad, though. There's no way. Oh. I'm upset. Okay, we're taking Abigail. Don't talk to me right now. I'm frustrated. Eternal Student, we're going to take. This isn't even like a payoff. It is. This is a huge payoff. Don't let me grandstand on this. Getting past Silverquill, the literal mythic dragon in this set's pretty cool. We're probably in the right color pairs at least, guys. So get off my case. I'm going to take the last gasp here. We have some good removal, and that's good for us. We're looking at 10-5. Last gasp, impose hierarchy, wander off in a Johnny's response. The Diary of Dreams is not looking that good for us. This pick did not pay off. But dear goodness, we passed the really cool... this is why I wanted to be in 5-color. But, of course, the thing that you're going to want to recognize if you're going to go draft the Alchemy is every other player in that draft is likely wanting to draft Soup. Everyone knows about Soup at this point, and Soup's pretty good. Like, don't be surprised that there are people drafting it. Mind you, Suspend Aggression here, there's an Artistic Process, an Abstract Paint Mage. All of that is very interesting to me. We're obviously taking the Cheerful Osteomancer or the Honorbond Page. I think the Cheerful Osteomancer. There's another Soaring Stone Glider, which could be good for us. We'll take it. The chances that these are 3-drops are not high. But if you do not know, it turns out that flying is very, very strong. Silverquill is not even like that good. It's pretty good. Like, don't let me talk too much crap about it, but it's not like amazing. We're gonna take the Inkling Mascot. We need more target effects, I think. There's another Johnny's Response, which we'll take. Adventurous Eater, I'm somewhat interested in. The Dig Site Inventory, that's kind of perfect. Shattered Acolyte. There's a pull from the grave, which I would play, but let's take the Shattered Acolyte. Leech Collector. Whenever you gain life, this becomes prepared. We don't have a bunch of ways to gain life, so Leech Collector might not be a card that we're playing. I love the Inklings. Like, this art that they've done, the stylistic way that they've done this is very cool. I'm here for that. Forum of Amity. See, and these are the cards, like, I would love to see more art of actually like the Strixhaven school. And I know they came out with a story for it. But I almost wish that we didn't have the like planeswalkers with all the history as part of that story. It's difficult for me to read the lore stories when it's like a Johnny and Chandra and I'm from 2010, 2012. Like, I'm not old Magic, but I've played a while ago. And I have like a view of what all of these planeswalkers do and are. And it's a little bit different than what they seem to do. Imperious Ink Mage. We got a bunch of these Orc Warlocks coming in. We've got almost a full deck here after 2 packs, which is pretty nice. We're probably not going to play that. We're going to take the bulk up because it's an uncommon. And again, we have Clip Card over here holding all the packs. 4 mana for a 7/6 Trampler. At the beginning of your end step, sacrifice a permanent unless you gain life. There's another Unbreakable Remnant, which I'm kind of sad that I don't have the first one now. There's a Primary Research which can return any of these things, which might be pretty good. But let's take the 1 mana. When you cast a spell from your... Yeah, we're taking Unbreakable Remnant. That seems like really good to me for some reason. Cheerful Osteomancer is probably out of here. I'm trying to preempt my cuts here because we will be making some. Diary of Dreams is probably out. Barag might be out, but let's not cut that yet. We don't need the planes to be represented. We're sitting at 2 playables that we can add. And this is where I'm like, if we draft another Unbreakable Remnant or 2, which would be sick, would be the like best thing for us, honestly. Vicious Rivalry. Someone took the Alchemy card. I keep an eye out for him just to see. We're going to take the Bitter Triumph, though, which is very solid removal. We might be cutting like one of the Ajani's responses. One of the things with aggro-ish style decks in this format is you really want to have those creatures down quick, early, and attacking. And if you're sitting on too much removal, you can sit there and get a hand with 3 or 4 removal spells and 1 creature. And if they remove your 1 creature, then you have no threats. And then you're just playing land go with a deck that wants to be playing land go. So it's something to be aware of. Seek a multicolored card, learn. That's kind of fascinating. Okay. Eager Glyph Mage or a Last Gasp. Realistically, I think I'm going to take the Eager Glyph Mage. Last Gasp is probably better, but Eager Glyph Mage... realistically, this is one of those formats where... This is one of those times where I'm going to let you know Last Gasp is probably the right pick earlier in the draft. Where I'm at, I want more creatures. Eager Glyph Mage pairs with Ennis. It gives you a flyer, which gets in. Just good things going on with that. There's another Ink Mage. There's a Primary Research. What is Scalar Scholar? 2 mana 2/2 with increment. When this creature enters, each card you own with X in its mana cost perpetually gains the spell cost 1 less to cast. That is amazing. If a card left your graveyard this turn, we do have some things that can leave graveyards. I don't think we're going to play that, though. We're going to take it because maybe we do. But I think that's probably one of the next cuts. Primary research here. Actually, I think the Ajani's Response might even be better than the primary research. Being able to return one of these nothing 3-drops is kind of, you know, like nothing. This Eternal Student, though, I think will be better for us. Better than the Eager Glyph Mage? Better than an Ajani's Response. We're down to 6 removal spells, 17 creatures. I think this is where I want to be, realistically. I wouldn't mind getting another 2-drop. And if I got another 2-drop or another, realistically, if I got another Unbreakable Remnant, fingers crossed, we'll probably play 16 lands. Forgive me if you can hear that. I'm drinking my morning cup of Folgers. We're doing this technically day 2, I suppose. There's another Impose Hierarchy. We're going to play 2 of those. There's a Dissection Practice, which makes combat a little bit more fun, and it targets, so that's kind of what I think I want to go with here. And I'll actually let that put me at 16. We got a couple ways to target. We got some good removal spells. Barag Banemaker. Oh, this card's just so good. But yeah, this is going up pretty early. Cost of Brilliance is another target effect, and I do think I want Cost of Brilliance in this deck. The Soaring Stone Glider. We're going to cut one of those. Mainly because it's not 100% of the time a Flying Vigilance. Ooh. And this is one of those good times. 4 mana, 4/3. When this creature enters, draw a card. Each player loses a life. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell that targets a creature, repartee. Return that card to the battlefield, or exile up to 1 target creature. Return it to the battlefield under its owner's control. So you can make it exile itself and draw another card. Pretty dang good. Stargaze, another Imperious Ink Mage. We'll take the Imperious Ink Mage. We're not going to play any of these, so when in doubt, take the uncommon. When in doubt, take the uncommon. Another Imperious Ink Mage. We're probably not going to play all those. Take the gold. Last gas coming around that late. We got cuts. We got cuts, folks. Eager Glyph Mage is going to be one of them. We are going to be playing full 17 lands because I want to play all of this stuff. Storing Stone Glider. We're going to cut 2 of the Imperious Ink Mages. All of that stays. We're at 9 removal spells. Cut one of the last gasps. And do we cut into Johnny's Response? No, we don't. We cut a Barag Banemaker, I think. And this is what we're going to shoot with. Black, white, and Alchemy Draft. We actually do have an Alchemy card. We passed an Alchemy card. Don't come at me about that. But I'll see you in game 1. Show 9000 Festive Fighter. What you got going on for me? Studious first here, not bad. We're going to go Inkling Mascot into Abigail Poet Laureate. Those are pretty cool lands, though, I will say. Like, almost promo full arts. I'm here for that. Abigail. An elemental mascot. Ooh. No lands kind of sucks. No attacks. We're going to be able to heroic stanza this turn, or next turn. Depending on what they've got. Yeah. Ooh, a knockout maneuver, actually? That's really annoying. Oh, I can't target that either. We need to get more lands, and we are at 17 lands. I feel like the past couple of days, folks, I've been absolutely getting rocked on lands. No? Am I crazy? Okay, so I am going to get in. And then I'm going to Ennis. I will target it with a Johnny's Response to save it if he tries to hit it with a removal spell here. Ooh, or not. I'll cast a Quillblade Laureate. And look at all these things in my hand. Oh, and Embrace the Paradox. Okay, that's a really good card. When that enters, I get to draw a card, lose life. I don't have something to save the Conciliator's Duelist, though. The one sad thing, mind you, they're at 8 mana. A Snarl Song for 3. Fair enough. Let's go ahead and play this. How do I want to do this? Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell, target one other creature. Do I want to target the Quillblade so that it comes back and gives something else double strike? I do, right? We're going to get in with a 3-2 that has double strike. You're going to double block with your Snarl Song. We're going to play out the Shattered Acolyte. And then we're going to end turn. Leaving up the 2 mana for a Johnny's Response on something. I want to save the mana because Conciliator's Duelist is kind of the only thing that's saving me here. Pass. Hondo P. No blocks. My turn. We're going to play this out. We're going to hit this. And that's going to target that again. And they've got something here? We do have a Johnny's response to remove a blocker. This is lethal. Target opponent. Target creature. Exile up to one target creature. I can bounce his tokens. I didn't even think about that, friends. It's actually lethal, it's worth noting. That becomes 12. He loses a life. He's at 7 mana to do something. But, what do you have to do, friend? Copy target. Okay. Okay. And is he gonna double target that? I'm gonna let this all kind of go out. So that. Wait. Wait a second. Something is not right there. I think something not correct happened. Both of those come back. I get to draw, lose a life. Color Storm Stallion, sure. You got another 5 mana card? No land, bet. Boom. Bounce that. Get in. That's double strike with lifelink. That will kill it. Play out the Eternal Student, and we did it wrong. Oh my goodness. Don't ever let the mana tap for you. Don't ever do it. Then again, worse things have happened. A studious first year, sure. And then we get in with everything, correct? Double block. Good game. 1-0. I'll see you guys in the next game. Tacticker Pups? Tacticker Pups? I'm here for that. I don't think you've got what it takes, Tacticker Pups. We got 2, 3, and a 4, and we're actually in the play this time. I believe in us. And to be fair, we were also 2, 3, 3. Playing out the 1-1, maybe not the best deal in the entire world, but We got the Conciliator's Duelist, which we're not going to actually play into a counterspell here. What do they got? An Eternal Student of themselves? We're gonna get in with both of these. Yes. Do I do. No. Yeah, I do. I'm just gonna get more flyers. It's gonna pump itself up. We got a 3/2, 2/1/1s. They've got 5 mana. I'm just trying to think of like the math here and how this works out. They've got 5 mana up. It's probably the ooh. I was thinking it was the 5 mana make a 3/3. And I was just kind of like, realistically, there's not much that we can do about that. Dip, dip. And yes, I cannot pop you multiple times. Abigail, Poet Laureate. Exiling at instant speed is nice. Ooh, okay. That's really unlucky. They block, take 4. Yeah, we're just gonna attack with the 3/3. If they want to take the 3/3, fine. If they're not going to, fine. We get another paradigm. Depending on what they play here, we might be in a real tough spot. If we draw another land and we can Silver Quilt with Casualty, though, we will. So we're going to kill that. And when we do that, it's going to bounce that. Let's pay that ward cost. And then hit him for lethal. That took me a second to do the math in my head. But, hey, we got there. Good game. 2-0. See you guys in the next. Lundstrom. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, folks. We're going to go 2, 3, 4. The double Eternal Student. Number 197. Lundstrom is strong. Stone Docent. Fair. Surveil 2. 1 into the graveyard. We'll leave that on top. And to be fair, I think we're going to Eternal Student into Eternal Student. No. We're gonna Conciliator's Duelist into Conciliator's Duelist. I mean, we don't have another one of these, but we're gonna play it. Oh, they're Mardu. An Arc of Hunger. Glad we played it. Get in. We're gonna play. And we're gonna exile 2 cards. To play the Soaring Stone Glider. And we've got to really hope that we can do something before this Arc of Hunger goes off. Scheming Silver Tongue, that's a good one for him. Oh. Flying Vigilance. Yeah, kind of expected. Playing out an Eternal Student. I think we're SOL. Arc of Hunger is gonna get us, man. Yeah. 2-1. See you guys in the next. Eniol Akaraz. I like that avatar. We're gonna keep. We got a removal spell into a 3-drop, so we'll take it. I'm gonna do something. Take it. And another one. Various Ink Mage. Surveil. We definitely don't want the land. I don't think we want the Shattered Acolyte either, realistically. And they're gonna play Plains Arc of Hunger. I almost expected it, realistically. Well, let's drop the Quillblade Laureate too. We're gonna hit it with a dig site inventory, just so that it's a 4/4 in case they cast a spell. If they Matter Bending Mage me again, I'll be sad. Vanishing? Damn. Okay. That's fair. A Tome Blast to face? Okay. That's what's up, that's what's up. We got an Imposed Hierarchy. It's gonna gain us some life, hopefully. More damage with 4 damage there. Tome Blast to the face. Dang! We might be taking it. They can Tome Blast the Abigail. But that's insane. That's pretty sick. If they get another Tome Blast in hand, we might be not in a good spot. Next. Get in. End turn. I almost hope that they try to hit that with a Tome Blast. Get one of the burn spells out of your hand so it can't hit me in the face. You have to surveil one. I get to keep my Abigail. If they attack in with both, I do think I sack my Abigail. We're going to draw 2 cards and lose 2 life, down to 3. Play out the Inkling Mascot. We're down to 3. We have attackers and stuff going on. This is one of the decks that I definitely wanted to play, though. If they have that Mythic. Yeah, good game. 2-2. I'll see you guys in the next. Bellins 230, the Dauntless Drafter. I'm hoping that this deck is not a 2-2. We've got a pretty sick one, realistically. I think we have a nice deck. And I'm ready for some payoffs. Not excited about being on the draw. We're going to start with an Inkling Mascot. Because I don't want to start with the Scolding Administrator. Pyretic Ritual. I might be like low-key screwed here. Maybe he hits me. What in the world? I just got Pyretic Ritual Resonating looted. Discard a card. Draw 2 cards and create 2 treasure tokens. Holy crap, man. Am I about to get, like, brain freezed? What was that? Unearth 5? Get out of here. We're not doing this. That's insane. Exile at the beginning of the next end step. It gets exiled. I don't like that. Sorry, I didn't realize Unearth meant exile afterwards. I don't think I played with the Unearth mechanic. I'm kind of like, whoa, holy crap. And a stock up? Dude, I feel like I drafted poorly. I should have read Unearth. I'm operating too quickly. It's too early in the morning for this. These 2 treasure tokens they've got. An Expressive Fire Dancer. Dang. End turn. I'm saving the Impose Hierarchy here. Unsubtle Mockery, sure. I gain a life, they have one creature. Hydro Channeler, fair enough. End turn. I'm gonna save the Bitter Triumph. Sure. I will take the 3 life for this too. Thing is, it's go to end step. So let's play Inkling. And let's play Eternal Student. Eternal Student because I want to be able to block the Expressive Fire Dancer. Abigail might be better, but hey, can't do it all, right? I draw and each player loses a life. We're getting deeper into our deck to match our opponent, seize the spoils. Yeah, we want to be able to block there, that's all. A Jadzi, ooh. I do not like that. 6, 7, 8, they have 9, they could do it for 4, make 4 4/4s. What in the... Dude, come on. Then again, Conciliator's Duelist can and should pop all those tokens if they don't. So if I play this, I'm gonna play out the Abigail. I'm gonna attack with both of those. Okay. End turn. Five, 6, 7, 8, 9. So you can do this for 4, sure. Resolves. Do I want to hold this so that this gains flying on my turn? No. We're gonna go ahead and bounce the Conciliators. Put that in the graveyard. That dies. This comes back in. I get to draw. We both lose a life. My turn. We'll play out the Quillblade. Good game. Abigail comes prepared. I can give that +1/+0 and Essence Scatter. Okay. rid of that. Now I have 5 in the air. Take 5. Good game, friend. 3-2. Let's see if we can keep this one going. Cho Catholic. Got a 2-2-4. This hand is weak. We're gonna keep it. We might not play the Ennis on 2. Card art's pretty sick though. They mold to 6, which is good for us. Inkling Mascot on 2 makes me feel a lot better. No. Go figure. The Tome Blast is real. An Emeritus of Conflict. We'll just kill it. Play out the 4-2. You got an Essence Scatter? A Disdainful Stroke, actually. They're down to 2 cards in hand. A stop. Dang, man. Actually, just all of the answers to make sure that we can't stick a threat. Mind you, we've only played 2 threats, so realistically, let's be real here. We are gonna Eternal Student. A Flow State too. Dude, this is where I'm like, why am I playing against all the really good blue-red decks? Did no one like draft blue-red except for these people? Like, oh my gosh. I played against so many Prismari decks today. Maybe it's just Alchemy. And we had that amazing, amazing Alchemy card. The blue-red one. I wish. We'll play the Ennis. Demounts to Quillway Laureate. And then we're gonna get in. You have a Tome Blast, fine. Another Flow State? Actually? I'm playing against uncommon.deck, man. Uncommon and mythic.deck. Forgive me. Then again, if I get a Conciliators, I'm in a good spot. Three cards in hand. They're at 7 mana. End turn. Soaring Stone Glider. No attacks, end turn. I could have attacked with the 2-2. Yeah, that's kind of what I was expecting though. Their deck, man. That's the Prismari deck that I dream of. If they've got a little bit of power in there, oh, yep, like that. Okay. All right, guys. 3-3 with what I thought was a really nice Silver Quill deck. I do think we had the capabilities of going the whole distance, but some of our draws were a little bit poor. When we draw Conciliators, we were doing great. But hey, we got some Alchemy packs. Let's go pop those. I'm not a huge Alchemy player. I've not played Alchemy at all. like I'll be straight with you, not a single time. So I don't know what's good there, but let's see what we got. We got a mythic, so there's that. Ooh, mythic wild card, even better. Love that for us, and thanks so much for joining me on today's episode of Cody Drafts Magic the Gathering Online. Well, Magic the Gathering Arena, I suppose. But hey, get outside, touch grass, take care of yourself, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day. I'll see you in tomorrow's video.